What's going on, trading homies? My name is Bobby in HD, and if you saw the title, we're going to get right into it. No flashy intros, no graphics. I messed up. Topstep emailed me, and this is the end of the Conquering the Combine series. And that's because we passed, baby! Oh yeah, we're moving to the Express funded account. We conquered the Combine. Pew, 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 pew! Sorry about that. Joking aside, I did mess up. And thankfully, my first failure to all of you was as a YouTuber, not a trader. Just in total transparency, to be fully honest, I came out of the weekend so excited to continue to conquer this combine, so excited to continue to make content for you all, that I hopped right into our trades. I actually took a trade pre-market on Monday because there were some good setup opportunities. So before 9:30 a.m. even rolled around, I was trading and trading well, but focused so much on trading that I forgot to hit record on my screen. And so unfortunately, we do not have the last couple of trades that conquered this combine and got us to our $9,000 profit goal. Now, I don't think that matters too much. Is it a bummer? Yes. Do I wish I had that content for you all to show? Yes. But if we think back on our journey, on all of the lessons we've learned, all the tips, all the different ways we've traded trending markets, we've traded range-bound markets, you guys have the tools and what it takes to conquer a combine. And at the end of the day, it's up to each person who is trading behind the screen to make those decisions to ultimately conquer their own combine. So even though you couldn't see every step of mine, you don't need them, because you trading homies have got it handled on yourself. And if it's not this attempt at conquering the combine, learn from it and conquer it next time. Now, what we are going to do to kind of put a nice cap on this series is I'm going to walk you guys through creating an Express funded account with Topstep, since we now have the ability to do that, and what's coming next for the channel now that we have conquered our combine and the series is over. So let's hop right on into it and get going with creating our Express funded account. We only have one take at this, so we got to be really careful here. It says, let's get started. The Express funded account is a simulated funded level account that has the same benefits as our live funded account. Please note that all traders are allowed to have up to 5 Express funded accounts active at one time. To start your Express funded account I'm going to bleep out the funded account number here. Please click continue. So this is going to bring us the Express funded agreement, and I have personally been funded and been a live funded trader with Topstep, so I don't have to read this through word for word. But if it is your first time becoming funded, your first time seeing this agreement, certainly please, please, please read it. You don't ever want to go into any agreement without being aware of what you're signing, what you're agreeing to, the rules of the account, how you can get paid on those rules, etc. So once you've done that, you're going to click continue here and say that you agree to the terms that you just read, both for the Express funded account and the conditions outlined in that Exhibit A document. We're going to agree. We're going to hit continue. Now, there is that activation fee that we mentioned all the way back at the beginning of the Conquering the Combine series, which is a $149 flat fee for each Express funded account earned. And important here, this fee is the same across all account sizes. So even though those combine prices vary, if you remember back to our original video, which I'll link up here, the activation fee is always going to stay the same, which is one of the many reasons that I recommended taking the 150K account combine for this challenge. But of course, you could do whatever size you want. Just know that the end result will be minus 150 bucks for that activation fee. And that fee is a one-time non-refundable fee, and the card is going to be charged $150. Of course, your order details are over here. Make sure they're correct. Mine will be blurred out for the video. Gonna be careful in blurring things like that. Might be a little too conservative, but hey, that's fine. We're gonna click, and that click is gonna pay the activation fee. So make sure you're not clicking that unless you're really sure that you're going for this and you're entering the Express funded world. So we can see check mark, your activation fee has been successfully paid. And that was the $149 charge we just talked about. Now, all we're going to do is click below on create funded Express account. Express funded account, excuse me, definitely one take here. And it's going to think for just a little bit. And you might say, hey, that's a little annoying. Why is it taking some time? Well, it's actually super, super fast. What we can see here is now some tips from the coaches, which is great. We'll talk about the account balance, the payout policy, and things like that in a secondary video, but you can read this right now. And because we are not on a T4 platform, because we are on Topstep X, when we click this yellow button that says start trading, we can do exactly that. The account is created instantly. You can start trading in your funded account and earning real dollars and payouts. So let's click. The dashboard is going to reload here. Sometimes takes a second. So in the meantime, what we can do instead here is I will just jump cut us a little bit through the magic of editing into Topstep X, and we can see in the top left corner, we are no longer in a 150K combine. We are in a 150K express funded account. You're going to be starting from that $0 balance. Your maximum loss limit is $4,500. And as the market is open, as it's 8:30 p.m. here, just to show that we really did just create this live in today, we can see at the bottom there, the date is the 10th of December, 2024. All right, trading homies. Well, that brings us to the end. And what a lovely conclusion it was to the Conquering the Combine series. We started from scratch with a Topstep 150K combine, and just 2 weeks essentially later, we've ended up with a Topstep 150K express funded account. But is this really an end, or is it just the beginning? I like to think it is just the beginning, because now your trading journey, if you're following along, really starts. You can start to take live funded trades. You can start to work towards payouts and start earning money for the efforts and time that you've put into the screens. And eventually, if you continue to trade well, be moved into a live funded account, trade those live markets on behalf of the prop firm, in this case, Topstep. So what does that mean for us here on the Bobby and HD trading channel? Well, things aren't done. I would think that that's also just the beginning. So what I'm planning to do is over the next couple of days, going to release some videos on helping folks who've been following along and might have also just passed their combine and conquered it for the first time, on some great tips and tricks to not blow up your funded account. Obviously, we put in all this work to get here. We don't want to lose it in a day or two. You got to be careful, especially when you're starting. And we'll talk more about why in a following video. Then from there, I also want to keep us updated on this full journey. So what are the other parts of the journey? Well, it's going to be live funded trading videos, payout requests, how we manage the balance of the account. Do you take a payout? Do you not? When? How much should you leave in? Weekly trading updates, strategy talks, and a lot of other really, really helpful trading videos to help you conquer the futures market, whether you're trading on your own or in the prop firm space. And I'm really, really excited for that, and hope that you all who've been along on this Conquering the Combine journey with me are excited for it too. So please comment. Let me know where you're at in your journey, if you've hit that funded stage as well, if you have any questions, and definitely subscribe for all of that new and exciting funded content that's now soon to come, since we've passed this trading evaluation together and conquered our combine. So until next time, trading homies, stay green.